What's happening, my peoples? And I go by name the Sorcerer, and I'm here to give you a reading. If this resonates, I hope this helps. If not, send it back to the universe. Energies are fluid, we keep on shining, and we stay rising. So let's see what's happening. I know for a fact that the majority of my collective have been feeling very, very heavy and emotional. It feels to me that transitions are on place right now. You may be getting a lot of messages from your dreams, from your guides. But ultimately, just remember, this is for your highest good. Let's see what the energy's like. All right? So my guides are saying at the moment, they're saying breakout. That's what I'm hearing from my own guides as we speak. And I feel like for those who have gone through a little bit of struggle, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And this is basically just a couple of things, and I'll explain. You are in the process of transformations with the moon card, mystical energy, especially with the moon card. Hold on, there you go, as you can see. And with this moon card, this is just a checkpoint and letting you know that you are currently going through a recharge, and that while the energy is very slow and heavy for yourself, it's a great time to write down things that you feel that needs to be expressed. I heavily suggest that you journal and really talk about things that you are thankful for. So gratitude is something that I would expect you to do, as well as what you want to release and remove that are your blockages. But ultimately, with the moon energy, I often like to use it as a form of a great time to believe within yourself and your own mystical energies and your own light. I also feel like it's reaffirming your intentions, and even if you are going through a little period of struggle, that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And the moon is slow moving energy, but slow moving energy is still moving. We are still progressing. It might not be at a rate that you'll be happy with, but that's on your ego. Yeah? Spirit has no time, and it's all in divine planning and divine timing. I also got the Emperor card. So this is just a sign that you'll be restoring order. Energies will be back towards something that you'll be very familiar to. Yes, very familiar to. I like what I'm about to show you, because I feel for this particular weekend, I feel especially with the moon card, the full card energy, is that this is technically your entrance towards a new chapter in your life, a new room, shall I say, an upgrade, a powerful form of events that's coming your way, and that you embrace the changes that are there. And I want you to know that with this new chapter, especially with the Ace of Swords, for me, the Ace of Swords is the story of what's about to happen, and that is victory. And the keys to victory is to embrace the change. The Fool card, especially with paired up with the Ace of Swords, is about, for me, a chapter that you should just delve into. Yes, as you will go, you'll grow. And the Ace of Swords for me is air energy. And the air energy for me is all in the mind. It all starts with the mind. I say to everyone else that you start with self and the rest will follow. And that's when you are about to embark on a very, very amazing high timeline for yourself. And this is about from a mindset of going through yourself, going inside yourself, internalizing these thoughts, and know that whatever struggles that you've had to go through, especially with the Nine of Wands, that they're ending. And that these new uncharted territories that you'll be going through are only an opportunity for growth. And when you see it as an opportunity, then there is no crisis. What I love about this is there has been a little bit of an imposter syndrome coming from yourself, and there's a little bit of a lack of belief, especially with the four of swords. What spirit is saying we're renewed with this renewed energy, especially with the Page of Pentacles, is that you are about to receive messages that could be from vessel, from friends, good news. This could be from work, things that you've been waiting on and things that are going to be something of your benefit. I feel very much so that you've got to answer the call. You've also got to make the calls. That's my message. Yes, that's my message from my guys to tell you. That's a channeled message right now, that you've got to make the calls, because closed mouths don't get fed. You've got to, essentially with the Page of Pentacles, is if you're into social media and you're thinking about putting something out, throw things at the wall and see what sticks. It's all about trying. There's fear among people when it comes to imposter syndrome, and that's what I feel right now. And it's not feeling that you're good enough. What I love about the planetary alignment is pushing all of our doubts and bringing all of our shame and fears right to the top, to the brim, so that we can skim it off. And it is challenging. It's supposed to be challenging. Hence is why it's called growing pains. And I feel, especially with yourself, that this is feelings that you will ultimately get used to, because us as beings are formidable. We go through tests. We go through, yes, a lot of tests and trials and tribulations, but ultimately we are built with absolute fortitude and inner strength. And I see that within yourself. What's happening right now is that you are going through a little bit of imbalance, and this is imbalance with life. This could be in terms of how you feel about yourself, love. Oh, just touch the microphone. You feel about yourself, love. What I'm feeling at this moment in time, especially with its love, self-love, finances, job, there is definitely going to be a balance, a restore of balance, a restore of order. I need you to have this time of self-care and self-love, and know that sometimes, just sometimes, you're in a battle with yourself. And this battle is the old version of you. No, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. Oh my God. My past experiences are something that I'm still holding on to. Release that. Please release that. The truth is out there to be seen, and you'll see that they're just the pigments of the past. They're just an illusion that you've put power to. You need to relinquish that side to regain your power. In terms of what's happening, for sure, after this heaviness for the weekend, is retaining and feeling that you've got your goal back. The Knight of Pentacles is letting you know that slow and steady wins the race. And that what I love about the Knight of Pentacles is that you will attain those goals. But this is letting you know it's not a race, it's a marathon. And by taking your time, you're actually going to revel in figuring out who you truly are. There's this fire that's been burning, I feel, within yourself. And there's a sense of frustration I feel in the air. I need you to use this time, especially earlier, as I said, the Four of Swords, as a form of self-care, self-love, and with the Temperance card of self-care. Really, really use that energy of alchemy with you. what's about to happen is that what's resulting is that the energies will align and things are ultimately will fall into place. What I'm letting you know is that the most beautiful thing that's about to happen, and this is something that I feel like, and I know it, is that there's an energy of yourself that may feel like you are a little bit out of character, but this is actually who you are. You've you've only come towards this conclusion because you're at the helm of the lion's den. And by you going into the lion's den, you're actually realizing your own strength. It's beautiful. I know there are struggles, and I know sometimes things can get a little bit tough. But trust me, you're embarking in a very powerful journey. And know that you may not know the answers now, but you will do. All it is just trusting you, trusting spirit. I've got the Ten of Pentacles, and this for me is the tree of life, completion, happiness, success over efforts of yours, blood, sweat, and tears. You may not know what's happened immediately, but you know that you're destined for wealth, happiness, success, abundance. I just feel like right now, especially that with the Six of Pentacles, is that there is a restoration of order, of balance, shall I say. There is an a reflection of how you perceive your energies. It's about balance. Are you overthinking too much? Are you actually putting yourself too much stress and actually being too hard on yourself? These are questions that you have to pose yourself, but ultimately, the future's bright. Six in the tarot deck is always positive. And I revel in this because this is not even just about riches. I value wealth over riches. And I feel that way. Alignment, when you're aligning things, it's very painful. Hence is why it's called growing pains. When you break your leg, you have to align the bones together. And that's essentially a very painful thing to do. But from a emotional level, we are forced to internalize these things and align everything that's there. And there are things that we have to remove. We have to look and internalize straight away. We are challenged. But these things are meant to happen for our great shifts, for our great purpose. All right? I go by the name The Sorcerer. I wish you love, light, healing. I need you to like, comment, subscribe, press on the notification bell. All right? You take care, and I'll see you later.